Hello, boys and girls. I'm here to teach you about a rhythm that sounds like this. Short, long, short. It's this pattern right here, and I'm going to teach you how we figure that out. I'm going to start back here with our basic pattern of 4 eighth notes. Each one of them gets a half a beat, and we simply count it like this. 1 and 2 and. Okay, we know that. In the middle, we have the same 4 eighth notes, but notice how we're tied together in the middle. So we're going to clap only 3 times, even though there are 4 notes here. We're going to clap on 1, we're going to clap on and, we're going to hold the 2. We're going to say it so we make sure we know it's there, and then we're going to clap again on and. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. I'm going to do that one more time. I want you to listen to the long sound in the middle. 1 and 2 and. I said the 2, but I held them together into one sound. Now, if we have a half note and we tie it to another half, I'm going to start that again. If we have an eighth note, which is a half a beat, and we tie it to another eighth note, which is also a half a beat, we're building one beat, right? That's a basic fraction math. A half plus a half equals 1. And all we do over here is we're substituting a quarter note, which we know gets one beat. So this is the exact same rhythm. It's going to sound the same. It just looks a little different. But we go eighth note, and 2 eighth notes tied build a quarter note and an eighth note, a single eighth note, a quarter note, and a single eighth note. So now I'm going to clap right here for you. 1 and 2 and. Exactly the same as it was back here. Now what might feel kind of funny is that we're playing a quarter note, but it's not living on a number. It's not a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4. It doesn't have to be. Most of the time it will be, but lots of the time you're going to find that it's not. Quarter notes can start on ands. Either way, they still get a beat. Either way, a quarter note always has 2 little eighth notes that live inside of it, but it's not always going to start on a number. It sometimes will start on an and. And if it starts on an and, whatever comes next is also going to be an and because it has to be a beat away. So now I'm going to come over here. We're going to look at the same rhythm pattern, only we have 2 quarter notes tacked on to the end. But this part of the card is going to work exactly the same, and now we're looking at 4 beats. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Short, long, long. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Short, long, long. Okay, and so now we're going to take a quick look at song number 17 in the blue book. This is a trumpet book. Whatever book you have to look at, the notes might be different, but the rhythms will be the same. And I'm looking at the top line of 17, not the clapping line. You're going to see what I showed you on the other sheet that was on the screen a moment ago. 4 eighth notes, 4 more eighth notes with a tie in the middle, and then they substitute the quarter note for the 2 tied eighth notes. So this quarter note is going to start on an and this quarter note is going to start on an and. I'm going to clap straight across, boys and girls. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. And I'm going to play it on the keyboard for you. This is what this song sounds like. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. There you go. Okay, not too bad. So I'm going to let it go at that. I am going to put another video out that's going to teach you about song number 21 down at the bottom of the same page. All right, thanks, boys and girls.